It's Chad.
This was #1 daily show live on Lake Street. Special guest in the building.
The beautiful red.
The beautiful red.
Hi.
So, we were talking a little bit off the mic. Getting to know one another.
It's
so,
nice to finally meet you, like I said.
Likewise. So it's my understanding that you were maybe a little apprehensive about me as a person or as a journalist. I don't know.
As a platform.
Okay. Also live on Lake Street
It's
or
live
me?
on Lake Street. It's not you or anybody in particular. Anytime people are mentioned to me in groups, it's always kind of like directed at this or that. So I try to do my research. So I heard about y'all a long time ago, but I wanted to just kind of have a moment, see how things were growing, see how things were going with y'all. Y'all been doing good stuff. Regardless of what people say negative about any platform, as long as I see you supporting your community, growing your followers, pushing people for better, I can stand behind that. So
Yeah, I don't know any other platforms that support the way we do.
me? I'm working on it.
You heard what I said. #1.
I'll give you that.
You could be 2 or 3,
I'll
4,
give you
whatever.
that. Hats off, Live on Lake
I
Street.
mean, I'd say we're definitely the most inclusive. I get the perspective of, people thinking that we just always want to start shit, but that's not true.
I don't get that. I don't get that from you guys, though.
I get it because, we post the salacious stuff, but there's a whole other rest of the interview.
Don't you work in media?
Yeah.
It's called clickbait.
Exactly.
That's what we do.
Exactly. That's
if
the
people
point.
actually do their research and learn their terms, then they'll understand what you guys are doing behind the scenes. The problem with Minnesota is a lot of people don't understand how business really works.
Right.
So they take everything to heart when this is just business. It's never personal. So
It's not.
if I post something, it's probably because I wanted you to get the attention of it. If I
Exactly.
say something like, hey, this celebrity did this, isn't that the point for you to watch? You clicked on, I just needed you to watch for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, that's really it. And it also, I think maybe what people fail to realize is it sheds light on Minnesota, which is what we want, right?
Thank God.
The artist community, the entertainment business. Like, we have a lot of really talented entertainers here, not just artists either, not just
That
music
part,
artists. So.
You know what? I had to teach a lot of people that entertainers are not just artists.
No.
I am a model before I'm anything else. So when I started doing radio, they're like, we work with models. We just do artists. What the hell do you think that I do all day?
Yeah. I mean, I am not a musical artist, but I'm an entertainer.
Yeah, that part. We entertain.
Yeah.
Do we not? I'm not musically inclined at all.
Yeah.
I'm on some art. I'm on some rapper stuff. I got to do some drops, that type of stuff. But no, I'm not musically inclined. But we're just as involved with the entertainment business. If anything, we're actually probably the ones helping push it and make it. Because we don't really have an entertainment business here in Minnesota. We're currently building one.
Yes, 100%. And I think that second word, I say it all the time, that second word is the one that people fail to recognize. It's a business. It's the entertainment business. And people forget that that's what this is. You know what I mean? Like, it's business.
I think people are so caught up in the Minnesota nice and everybody wants to be in cliques and everybody wants to be friends that they forget that you just should be focusing on what your next goal, your next opportunity, what your next bag. That's what business is for. It's for the growth.
Yeah.
So if you're only focused on what somebody else is doing, but you're not putting that out there, you're really just taking away from our entertainment business. It's a lot of haters. There's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that people really don't get. It's just, oh, I don't like this person. Or, I mean, I get that from y'all. Like, y'all get a lot of people who don't like you, but they don't really have reason.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot too.
Yeah, so, my mom said,
I really don't care. I don't need you to like me. I don't care.
That is me all day. Like, I go through a lot. Like, being a plus size model, that just became popular a couple years ago. Especially like being a girl my size. Like, I've always been cute. I'm gonna fit in with the crowd.
Yeah.
But I'm also gonna outstand the crowd because I'm an individual. Like, who wants to always fit in? You don't have to make people like, who gives a fuck if somebody don't like you? As long as I'm doing my job and your views are up, right?
Yeah.
Ratings up.
Yeah, we're doing great.
Looking good.
Things are doing
New
great over here.
opportunities.
Yeah, and
So
and a side note to that, like, I also feel like if you don't like me, you've probably never met me or been around me, because I think if you met me, you probably would be
I've
like,
met you now, and I like you.
yeah, see, See what I'm saying?
I met you now, and I like, but I did not like you before I met you either. I'm a very stickler person when it comes to making decisions on how people are, and so I get my own opinion of you because I don't want you to judge me. That's like the worst thing that people do here in Minnesota is, oh, this person doesn't like me, so bandwagon ass copycats.
Yeah.
Like
I care so little about whether or not you like me that even if I think you like me, you could publicly say you don't like me, and I'll still invite you to come sit down with me. Like I don't.
It's business.
Yeah, I don't care. And honestly, if you don't like me, that might do pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, if you keep that energy, that might.
If you keep that energy but you know what? When you come to me, I get that with a lot of girls. I thought you were gonna be this way, but you're so cool. Because you thought I was going to be some type of way. So if you come to me and you're giving me a prelude of what you think I'm going to be like, I'm a funny acting person. I like to get my lick back. I might give you what you was looking for. Yeah. But if you come to me and we're be able to conversate and vibe and I'm wanting to know what you're doing, you can have that same dialogue with me, why would we have a problem?
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
That's really the biggest. People are always looking for an issue. They feel like that's what pushes entertainment. Entertainment doesn't have to be competition.
No.
Hence the reason why I brought the hashtag.
Talk about the hashtag.
Collaboration over competition, MN. So it was already trending, like 97,000 on Instagram.
Okay.
Facebook going crazy, but nobody owned the rights to it. Like a lot of people are not aware. All you have to do is run it by the IRS. All you have to do is run your numbers, run things by. It takes a little bit of time to get a hashtag owned, but it's doable.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. So collaboration over competition is something that I just wanted to push. I'm with a lot of artists all day. I'm around you guys now. I'm the Prince Kumis and all the other things that we're doing here in Minnesota. It's big for me to stay neutral. So that I'm not limited in one box. I'm not limited in one circles. And I always have those resources to be able to say, hey, well, let me reach out to Jake for you. He might be able to help you with this. Yeah. Or let me call Louis on this one. Or let me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I consider the people that I work with associates, but also I build relationships with some of them. So I use you as references, or I use you guys to grow from you. I can't grow in negativity. So I just wanted to push everybody. And I'm from the modeling world, where even though models are very cliquey and a little bitchy from time to time. Right. So trying to push the younger and the older models, I'm getting up there when it comes to being a model. So I'm trying to still collaborate with the girls who are coming into the game so that they're not going through some of the things that we used to go through. So
don't you feel like there's a certain amount of competition that's necessary, though, to push each other?
Yeah. But the only competition I see is me. It's in the mirror. So people are typically in competition with you without you knowing.
That's true.
Naturally.
That's true.
So I just naturally treat that like, everybody around me is always winning for the best of them. So I'm going to stand on my 10 and make sure that I'm getting the best of me, because, I mean, I want you to grow. I want everybody around me to grow, but I'm going to make sure that I'm still elevating as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I agree with collaboration over competition. But.
Explain.
I think after a certain amount of time spent doing what I've done and doing collaborations and attempting other collaborations and also competing, I think I prefer to compete over collaborate, because after a certain amount of time, after a certain period of time, it's like the collaborations don't do nothing for me, and the competition does.
I do think that competition in business is healthy growth.
Yes.
So there's a balance with that, because if you don't collaborate, then you don't have artists, then you don't have.
That's a good point.
You don't have people coming in, and you don't have. So you need the people who also support you, because your viewers and your followers and the people who look up to Jake, the people who look up to E, the people who look up to Liveon LakeStreet as a platform are looking to learn from you. Yeah. So if they feel like they're only in competition with you, they're not going to be able to take anything from you.
Well, so I can explain why even that right there is an issue for me, because I have attempted to help other people and teach other people and bring other people in, and I've done all kinds of, you know what I mean? And it's been met with, we got it. I got it.
Minnesota is very.
But you don't got it. I'm looking, you don't got it.
I hate that. I hate that about us. I really do hate that about us as a state. Like, people are so afraid to congratulate. People are so afraid to just say, you're doing a fucking good job.
Yeah.
So, Jake, you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
But you still need your supporters. You still need the people who look up to you. And everybody isn't looking at you guys like you're in competition. Some people are actually looking to learn from you guys.
Well, I mean, yeah.
So those are the people that you don't want to X out because of the bullshit that other people.
No, I agree with you on that. That I agree with you.
There are so many new artists coming into the game where some of these other ones they fucked up. If they never get the chance to sit down at your table, they're never gonna have. You guys are the #1 platform currently right now. If they never get to sit at that table, what are they learning? They're gonna stay right here in this city, getting booked by their friends. Because that's what happens here.
But I feel like we give. I feel like I give game almost every episode too, though.
You do. You be dropping gems.
Yeah,
I'll be watching, but you gotta watch.
Right.
People gotta watch. People skim through shit they don't watch, so you gotta watch.
That's true. That's
you
true.
gotta watch. People have. I study my craft.
Yeah.
So me being an entertainer, whether it's you guys, whether it's my fellow models, whether it's fashion shows, whether I'm watching Rondo people, the news people, like there's the people from just the fucking community that I meet and I just talk to.
Yeah.
I take from that. You gotta let them still pour into you.
Yes. Yeah.
But you can say fuck them too though. Just
it's not fuck everybody. Actually, it's not fuck anybody.
The ones who do not support.
Yes.
If you do not support me, you cannot expect for me to continue giving to you if you're not giving back. That's stupid. That's the definition of insanity. Doing things and expecting a difference. That's not gonna.
Truthfully, it's not fuck anybody.
Yeah. It's just.
But
if I don't deal with you, I don't deal with you. It doesn't have to be negative.
Yeah.
You cannot associate yourself with people and keep it positive.
Exactly.
If I don't deal with you, I just don't deal with you.
Yeah, and I can and healthy competition. You know,
competition is healthy. It's like being in gym class. Then somebody had to win.
Of course,
somebody has to win.
Yes.
Otherwise, if there's levels to this shit. If nobody is ever up here, what is down here aiming for?
Yes, I agree with you. So talk to me about kind of what your role in entertainment is as of right now. Currently, your role in entertainment.
I consider myself like the in-between plug. Like not only between the collaboration over competition thing, but I'm kind of like your little black book in the entertainment business here.
Little Rolodex.
Yeah, I'm the Rolodex. You call Red for when you want stuff. You put your money on Red when you want some shit to get done the right way. I promise you, there's never a person who's done business with me to ever be able to say I've snaked them or I've done something incorrectly. I haven't held up my part of the deal. Now, my ass might be a little late sometimes. However, I got you when I get there.
Yeah, that's all right. That's okay.
I got you when I get there.
We got lives. Everybody's got lives.
My life is busy. I'm still in school. I got a kid. I got all kind of stuff going on. But entertainment, I've been in corporate. I've been working for the county and doing mental health for the last 10 years. But I have way too much personality to sit behind somebody's desk and not give more than, like, in mental health, you're really just taught to shut off your feelings.
What do you want to do? Like, what do you aspire to do? Are you doing what you want to do? Or is there something bigger, something more? I would say that I don't think that I can do what I necessarily want to do here. I think I've kind of maxed out. I can say I probably am. I am one of the most popular plus size models. I am one of the most popular hosts here. I'm also one of the most well-known people for putting you into connections with people. So I've done what I needed to do here. I think so. I aspire to still do more. Like, I love TV. Now in a couple movies. I didn't think that I would love radio the way that I did. I've really fallen in love with being on the airwaves. What, are you currently on the airwaves?
I am coming back with For the Record Radio. I am. So I've been doing For the Record for the last almost 2 years with Gaza. But now we're kind of elevating it so that I will have a station that I'll be able to be heard live. I'll be able to have my own services and backup and all of those things.
What do you know what the dial will be? What's the station?
I don't know yet. It's going to be placed in New York. So I go out there on the 18th of this month for Fashion Week. So we're going to go sit down and talk about what that looks like for me. Okay.
So you're leaving us?
No.
So you're coming to do your Live on Lake Street interview and then leaving?
I am never. Minnesota will always be home stomping grounds for me. My family is here. My siblings are still here. I can't go nowhere.
Okay.
So, but entertainment-wise,
sounds like Cap.
I feel like
she's up out of here. She's had enough of this bullshit.
I'm not leaving because they still need me here.
Okay.
But if I don't reach out beyond here, we're gonna be stuck in the current circles that we got. We have to talk to people outside of the world, the Atlantas, the Miamis, the Floridas, the Las Vegas, just the shit that's popping.
Yeah.
We're making entertainment here. They already have it.
Yeah.
We need to be collaborating so that we can take those resources and join that together.
You saw what happens when we collaborate.
Shit happens sometimes.
You saw the guy that came, your friend, your friend that came and
He's my
sat in that
friend.
chair. We
That
tried
is
to
my friend.
collaborate.
You know what? I still think that you guys will be able to have collaboration.
I can promise you we won't.
On some level.
No.
On some level. Y'all have
No,
already
ma'am.
collaborated in a way.
No, ma'am.
Y'all don't think so. But if you
No,
really
I don't
think
think. He
about
thinks
it,
so. I don't.
I can't speak for how he may think. But I can speak for the people who I think look up to you guys because they take from both of you. Kumi, Liveon LakeStreet. It kind of.
You're gonna get. Don't do this to me. You're gonna get me out of body.
You started
You're gonna get me out of body.
You started it. Now, like I said,
You got your
I'm
interview
a
on Prince Kumi?
neutral friend.
You got your interview?
I had my interview with Kumi like 6 months ago.
Were you upset when he deleted it?
I hit my numbers. My interview is still up.
No interviews are up.
My interview is still up.
His
on
YouTube is
page.
deleted.
I didn't. Okay, maybe you might be right.
Gone.
You might be right. If you are right, I got to give you that. But I'm going to research that when we get off this phone.
So now that you know, are you upset?
I might got some questions. Too,
I'm talking. I'm just talking shit.
I might
I'm
got
talking
some
shit.
questions too, but no. I think that what you guys really don't realize is y'all really have two different types of platforms.
Oh, for sure.
Y'all aren't even in. For me, I think why it's so easy to stay neutral with you guys, knowing you, knowing Emmanuel, y'all are nothing like Kumi
No, that's a fact.
for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So you give entertainment a whole different spill.
Yeah.
He is doing more news reporting type journalism. That's a different era. That's not even entertain. Yes, he's tapping the basis of entertainment journalism, but this is media for you guys. This is what you do flat out. So that's where your energy is directed.
I think what we do is a little bit more current. It's more what is happening elsewhere in this genre. Because I've done what he does, and it didn't work. Nobody cared.
People,
That's the problem. Is nobody cares. Like, you want to complain about the salacious shit, but then when I wasn't doing the salacious shit,
that is
y'all
people
didn't give a
like
fuck.
drama. People like drama.
Yeah.
Even not. We'll take him completely out of the topic.
Yeah.
People like watching you guys kick up shit.
Yeah.
It's like high school. Like, if you want to pull out your phones, you want to watch the fight.
But that's the other thing too, is we don't kick up shit. The people in that chair do. I mean, that's not true. I'll kick up shit, everyone. I just did a minute ago.
People come in again with preludes of what the fuck
Yes.
they feel like it's gonna be like to sit down at this table.
Yep.
First of all, let me tell you, I told that the girls thought that you guys' table was scratched up, not that it was marble. So, let me just say that some of the girls was like, "It's not that good." Like, let me report to y'all ladies, it's cute in here.
Yeah.
It's clean, it's cute, it smells good.
It's nice in here. It's nice in here.
I'm fucking proud of y'all. Like,
Thank you.
I am proud of the people that I can learn from, and I can again take from. Like, that's big for me. Like, a lot of people look at girls and models here like, "Oh, you just a girl." And to a lot of men, I'm gonna always just be the model known as the beautiful red. She's just some cute girl. But
Yeah, we're not that nice. We're not that nice to women. in
no,
Minnesota.
y'all aren't. Y'all be trying to treat my fucking soul, take my events, all kind of shit. But I got a little Bert. So, and I'm not dumb. So, you can't treat me like you treat a regular girl. You can't. I was raised by men. I was taught to handle myself a certain type of way, carry myself a certain type of way.
Yep.
So, very much so, Red is a girl, but you gonna handle me a certain type of way. That's just you're gonna handle me a certain type of way. And if you don't, it's cool. I like to get my lick back.
For sure.
I like to get my lick back.
So talk to me, like, what? So, you know, I've had quite a few conversations just today about, you know, the funny side of it was, you know, the face of the city, right?
Yeah.
But truthfully, we do need, for the music scene here to pop the way that we know that it can, the way that I assume you know how much talent is here.
Hell yeah. Minnesota is so fucking underrated.
We need somebody to really break through that ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Here's something that I recently realized. The difference between us and some of these other big cities and states that have a really big hip hop scene is, let's say, okay, for example, you have Atlanta.
Yep.
You have Chicago. You have LA. You have New York. You have Detroit. What do we have?
Minneapolis.
And We have Minneapolis and St. Paul and all the surrounding areas.
Yeah.
We're not just one city. So I feel like there's like this weird kind of underlying competition between the three of them.
Yeah.
So like St. Paul artists can't really get a lot of support from Minneapolis. There's some. Yeah. And Minneapolis artists have a hard time getting support from St. Paul.
Yep.
And then both St. Paul and Minneapolis kind of look outside of the Twin Cities like, y'all are white, relax.
Pretty much, that's facts. I have to agree with that. Even
so that's where I think
crossover.
That's where I think the division is. We don't have a Atlanta.
We don't have Atlanta.
Right.
We have.
Right.
We just do.
Twin Cities and then all that other shit.
Which that's the problem.
Yes.
So how do we fix that?
We need, for one, we need to acknowledge it.
Yep. Acknowledged. Y'all hear that?
Yes, we need to acknowledge
We're
that.
acknowledging it
For two, we need to get over it.
Yeah.
For three, we might need to put our pride aside in some cases and just go, hey, St. Paul, y'all got it. Or Minneapolis, y'all got it. Because
it's like that.
Let's keep it a buck. Who's the artist that gets named every time I say who's the hottest artist right now? It's Skeet. Every time. Almost every time the answer is Skeet. So if we know, and that comes from Minneapolis artists sometimes, if we know that it's Skeet, then can't we all just agree like, all right, Capital City, y'all got it right now. Let's everybody get behind Skeet and push up because we had it with John Ray too.
Yeah.
And
Ray definitely had his run.
Right? But we didn't all get behind him and
that's why people don't feel supported here. Like, people really do not feel like their city supports them. Like, that's why they reach out to do features and do shit with other artists because those artists are being supported in their city. So they feel like if they link in with them, they can get that same support. For whatever reason, Minnesota has just not gotten that. We need to be that in order for us to have entertainment, for us to have shit to do, for us to be able to do these shows and these events and these awards, they need to get that shit together. Yeah. Like, it's just a flat out, if you don't support, how do you expect somebody to support you?
It also seems like when an artist does kind of reach a new level, we kind of wipe our hands like, all right, he's out of here. We got him. We don't need to support him anymore.
Now
like,
the hate comes in. That Minnesota Nice gets to kick in where people are always like, oh, yeah, I'm so fucking proud of you. But low key, they're only proud of you to the level of you not reaching past them. Yeah. People are so scared of you to reach past them versus it just may not be your fucking time. It might really be your homeboy time to shine. So you really should sell that nigga album. You really should put his shit up there. You really should be like, hey, I need you to interview him. Yeah. But no, they'll be like, I don't fuck with him like that.
But they hurt themselves too.
That nigga beats like, that nigga beats garbage and shit like that. Like, how many times do you hear somebody walk out the room and you like, but that's supposed to be your people though. Right. People don't realize that just in turn has people looking at Minnesota. Look at the art. Look at the well-known, popular artists who come here. They treat Minnesota like we secondary. We ain't shit. Like, they ain't got to show up to shows. Motherfuckers don't got to come here. When you do come, y'all come looking regular as fuck. Yep. Like, motherfuckers come in black T-shirts and shit that you can buy at the $5 store, but you come on tour looking however. Yeah. Y'all don't even shout out the artists when you're featured here in Minnesota. So Minnesota has to hold people accountable when they come here. Stop making a person feel like you're that nigga. When you come to my city and you do a fashion show here, I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm still her, not them.
That's a catch-22 also because I also feel like, when a big promoter brings someone like, let's say, like just for example, Jeezy was just here, right? Right. We need to find a way to get it in their contract that when they come here, they got to go sit down and do media.
Why is that not already?
I think the reason it's not is because of the catch-22, like you just said. We're afraid to ask them for too much because then they might not fuck with us and they might not come. They might not show up.
If you want to come to the city and you can't come sit down and do what's going to blow that city up, why are you coming?
Yeah, I agree.
Why are we buying $100, $50? These tickets are not cheap. Yeah. A lot of people right now are still struggling with their money. But I'm supposed to buy you a $50 to a $300. Really, some of these tickets be like $3 something. Yeah. But I ain't got no interview. You can't do no TV. Yeah. Motherfucker can't even come to the show on time most of the time. Yep. You don't interact with the crowd. You don't even interact with the artist that you're performing with. Yeah. There's no pictures. I've not seen one picture of Jeezy with none of the other artists.
Yeah, I mean, put that in the contract too.
Just 100.
Yeah.
Should that even have to be? It shouldn't even have to be. But if that's the case, put that shit in the contract. And if you don't honor that, then don't bring your ass here.
Yeah.
Because guess what? It's like 60 of them niggas up here that'll really blow your ass out of the water. Like, for real. Like, we got some for real artists that's actual entertainers, actual artists. Some of them can sing, they rap, they model, they do a lot of shit that people don't give them credit for. They're not just rappers.
Yeah, we got a lot here. A lot.
Yeah. That's because we got more than one city.
We do. We got the twin cities and everything else. So where do you see us going? Like, do you think that we have the ability to really break through?
We just need the money back in us.
Money.
It's no lie. Like, we already know what the fuck it is. Money here is everybody here is they want to get paid now.
Yeah.
Everybody here. And to be honest, I think we're at a level where we deserve to do the things we do. I'm not coming to the club if you're not paying me. I'm old now. I'm not coming to kick with you for what?
Yeah.
I was modeling since I was 15 years old. You want a featured model? You want me to bring the dudes? You want me to bring the girls? Pay me.
I might not come to the club even if you pay me. I'm old as fuck. I'm busy.
My name's on the flyer. You're going to get attention.
Yeah.
That's just flat out. Even if I don't come,
yeah.
If I give you my name right now, somebody gonna show up for me. Somebody gonna be at that door looking for me, and if I'm not there, I'm gonna be missed. For sure.
So money's a big one. I mean, and I've thought that for a while too. Like, there are a handful of artists, probably more than a handful of artists, where if they had monetary backing, it'd be over. They'd be up out of here. It'd be no problem.
Yep.
You find somebody that can put 100, 200,000 behind Mac Turner, gone.
They're going.
Gone.
And pray to God that they come back for their city. That's all it takes.
Yeah,
it takes one or two of them to really say, I did what I had to do. I got the fuck up out of here. But now, let me come and make sure that my city good.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen like that. The ones who do be able to leave and come, they be gone.
Yeah.
They live in Atlanta and shit now.
Yep.
So it's shit like that.
It's true.
But
that's on us too, though, because what else are they supposed to do? It's like, look at Casey. Yeah. Right? Like, we supported him a little bit. And then we saw him with Kanye, and it was like, ooh. And then it was the Grammy, and we were like, whoa, he's ours. And now it's like,
anytime somebody gets to a level of being close to the top, you become hated.
I think some of it is hate. I think some of it is hate.
It's envy.
But I think a lot of it is just, like I said, okay, we're done with him now. We got it. He's out of here. It's like, once they reach that level where we feel like, okay, they're successful, we don't need to support them anymore.
And that's where because you're still supporting Beyonce and them.
Exactly.
You're still supporting. You're still buying their albums. You're still doing their downloads.
Yep.
I don't hardly listen to no regular artists. Like, you going through my phone and you go through my stuff. It's everybody that I hang out with.
Yeah.
It's them. Why am I listening to your music? I don't know you. Like that when we were growing up. That was cool. But now that I have friends who make music, I have people who do beats. I have people. Why don't I listen to their stuff? That's the first thing I turn on every day. Every single day is a Swavo rapper. Every single day is Louis and them. Every single day is the girls. It's Taylor. It's all of them. That's what's on my rotation because if you hop in my car, you're going to hear my friends.
Yep.
You're going to... Who is that? That's promotion for y'all. I be running down the street, bumping that shit. Who's that? That's what they need. You need people to continue supporting you.
I mean, I'm proud to listen to our artists here. Like, I'm like, yo,
they're super underrated.
You put somebody on to one of these, the people that you just named. They're like, damn, y'all got it like that. Like, when I go out of state, anytime I go out of state, like,
if you don't tell them that they're a Minnesota artist, are they not more willing to that's the crazy part.
Yeah.
The second I say it's a Minnesota artist, people are like, oh, okay. But if I play their music for you and I'm like, oh, they're from Atlanta, they're like, send me the song. Minnesota does have a negative commentary behind it just because we don't have entertainment here. People feel like we be over here tipping cows. It's bloodshed. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
People think Minnesota is it is cold as hell here, but we know
for
how to
a
make
couple
it
of
here.
months.
We know how to make it here.
Yeah.
You know how I be mad when people be like, oh, it's snowing. You live in Minnesota.
Yeah.
It's the land of 10,000 lakes. It freezes. It get cold.
I like
it
the
rains.
snow.
It rains, sleet, hail, snow, and be sunny all in the same day here.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to rock with the punches.
For sure. We get it all.
Entertainment.
We're lucky. We're lucky. We get it all. We get it all.
We do.
I mean, I don't have the answers. I know that we have an incredible amount of talent, and I'm doing my best to put a light on it.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you. I think, I think you are as well. I think there are other platforms and people out there that are as well. But yeah, like you said, if we could learn to support, our local artists the way that we do Drake or Beyonce or whoever. You know, I would love to see like I wonder who the highest selling or the most streamed mainstream artist in Minnesota is. I would love to find out.
That's a good question.
I would love to find that out.
We got to get an answer to that.
Yeah.
So when this drop, we need the answer.
And then let me know why we can't do that for Prince Riley.
Why we can't do that for all of them?
Because that's going to change his life.
Yeah,
you know, let's say it's Drake. Let's say it's 5 million streams in Minnesota the week his album drops. Imagine Prince Riley got 5 million streams on his album the week it dropped. That's life changing.
How do they? I think one of the biggest things is I think they don't have the knowledge to how to do it here either. A lot of people don't know what next step is supposed to be.
That's true.
How do you get to the next step if there's nobody here to lead the way to even show you? Minnesota is a monkey see, monkey do state. Like, we know that shit. People copy your ideas, your business. You can't even post it. You post it, it's going to get stolen. Just know that. You better wait until you're ready to do it.
For sure.
But how do you build the map of doing some shit that's never been done here?
Yeah, it's a great point. We don't have infrastructure. We don't have the infrastructure. We don't have the money. We don't have the execs. We don't have the A&Rs. And even the ones that are from Minnesota, they're not here.
Yeah.
They're in L.A.
They're in L.A. Oh, that's why I book Fashion Week every year. Because I take my footage, I take my content from L.A., and I push that out here.
Yep.
So that there's the collaboration of my LA resources with now a lot of my friends are doing LA Fashion Week. They haven't did Fashion Week here. A lot of them are going to New York with me on the 18th. Like, we got a lot of stuff getting ready to come up, and that's really all I'm trying to make sure that there's opportunities.
Yeah.
And you can't do that without reaching out. People are afraid to ask for shit. Closed mouth don't get fed. If you don't ask somebody for help, you are only limited to your circle. You are only limited to your box. I like to keep my box with an open top so that I can pour into it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to talk to somebody that's like-minded.
Thank you.
and somebody that cares the same way I do, despite some people's beliefs. I don't think there's anybody in Minnesota that cares more than I do. That's how I feel about myself.
As you should.
And I have proved that for years. You said,
what is really the basis of being the face of the city?
Mm-hmm.
If you can't comfortably sit there and say you're the face of the city and stand on it, then you just shouldn't say it.
I don't know if I'm the face of the city, but what I will tell you is
you're damn sure one of them.
I am the face of hip-hop media in Minnesota. That's what I'll say. And I can stand on that. That I can say. I can say that, and I can stand on that.
Say something out your mouth, as long as you stand on it, that's bond.
Yeah.
Your word is bond. But as long as you're going to do everything that you can to make sure that factor is, who the fuck is it going to tell you different? Who else can tell you that you're not the face of the city? Who else can tell you that you're not the biggest media platform? Numbers don't lie. Things don't. I also don't
really care to even have that moniker. But the fact of the matter is, I don't know anybody that has supported local hip hop more than me or better than me in the last 10 years. That's really, and that's, I mean, and
Minnesota would be
the track record's there.
Piece without you guys. So you have to, it's okay to say, I've done this for my city. Yeah. Because it is frustrating to say that sometimes we don't get that reciprocated.
I've done it for the cities, by the way. All of them.
The city. You are right. Because I'm not just St. Paul. I'm not just Minneapolis. I just did a Mankato show with Rochester, Mankato, St. Paul, Minneapolis. Just so that we were bringing all of those artists. I didn't even know Rochester was coming like that.
Yeah.
For real. Didn't even know they was coming like that. So to be able to go and now know these people, now add some more people to my Rolodex. Yeah. So when I'm booking my fashion shows and I got stuff coming up from my artists and we're trying to say, okay, what else can we do to bring somebody out here? That's going to be the shit that's making it. They're watching the videos from our clubs. They're watching the shit that we're doing from our shows. They was a little mad at me about the twerk competition, but shit happens sometimes. That's
good. I feel like if people are mad, then you're doing something right.
You know what? I think that people have the expectation that everything is going to always go over perfect. Yes, I grew up in the burbs, but I also grew up in the hood, so shit happens. I was taught to handle it when it happened. Yeah. That's just what the fuck it is. If I'm doing an event and there's shit happening, we going to rock it all the way out until the end of my event. I'm not leaving y'all. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not really the scary type person. So I try to make sure my people cool. But shit happens. It's going to be anywhere. Any club you go where there's alcohol, girls, and dudes, something going to happen eventually. People don't know how to act all the time, but I can't stop doing events. Yeah. Because I got artists who want to get on and do new albums. I got artists who are trying to show their music. We got Valentine's Day events coming up, all kind of stuff. if one opportunity closes, I'm kicking in another door.
For sure.
So if we don't, who else is? If you get mad and you're like, I'm not doing no more interviews because this person is coming here like this, where does that leave the people?
I tried that. I tried that once. I couldn't.
Quit.
I couldn't stay away.
They'll stalk you.
Yeah, I tried it once. I couldn't stay away. I love it too much. So we need to wrap. But I'm glad we could do this. I'm glad we could have we could have this conversation.
Thank you.
I've enjoyed the conversation. I think it was insightful and impactful. And I would like you to tell these people, all these lovely people that are watching right now, where they can find you and what they should do when they find you.
Hey, you can find me on all social media platforms at The Beautiful Red. Yes, my name is trademark, so that's it. That's all you need to look up.
The Beautiful Red.
The Beautiful Red.
Okay. I appreciate you very much.
You. I appreciate you, Jake.
And that's a wrap.
Me.
Minnesota's #1 daily show, live on Lake Street. I'm Jake Faircloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth1.
Betrayal, they not in. I don't really care if I'm one, not even two, long as I'm top 10. I ain't never played fair, never been a square, can't be boxed in. Struggles really get old, even when it's told. This shit right in. I wasn't calling for help, I was locked in. Nigga quit the betrayal, they not in. I don't really care if I'm one, not even two, long as I'm top 10. I ain't never played fair, never been a square, can't be boxed in. Struggles really get old, even when it's told. This shit right in. Motherfucker, they like, what's up, but you was never around when I hustle. Hit the streets with my little brother, got a worried mother, only way we gon' see us ever. We been trying to dodge a storm, let alone the rain, gotta be ahead of the weather. Crazy moments like I'm Trevor, doubting all my efforts, you can see the sweat on my sweater. They been spitting on my name since my day of birth, I'm a beast fighting forever. Say a nigga rolls up with you from the dirt, we gon' be fighting together. They don't care about the actual, that shit is factual, they worry about the example. Niggas snitching with no purpose, other families hurting, that shit is so damn terrible. Gotta go up with a bang, even when it's strange. Laugh at the shit that's unfair to you. We can never be the same right before the fame. Look at the shit they won't share for you. For real, this shit give me chills. I've been rolling for a minute. Hoes don't touch my wheel. They might turn your lights out. You can't leave it down. I need this shit like now. I'm so close I feel. Tell those creepers pipe down. They can't stop my wheel. Tell those creepers pipe down. They can't stop my wheel. I wasn't calling for help. I was locked in. Nigga quit the betrayal, they not in. I don't really care if I'm one, not even two, long as I'm top 10. I ain't never played fair, never been a square, can't be boxed in. Struggles really get old, even when it's told. This shit right in. I wasn't calling for help, I was locked in. Nigga quit the betrayal, they not in. I don't really care if I'm one, not even two, long as I'm top 10. I ain't never played fair, never been a square, can't be boxed in. Struggles really get old, even when it's told. This shit right in. Pick a pepper, really should've kept it. We ain't find nobody to eat it. Caution notice when they creepin', really gotta peep it. These niggas really deceiving. Get them gone by the evening, better believe it. That shit a better achieve. We tryna create emotion, you gotta be solid. You probably would never receive it. Every day I'm getting stronger, ain't no waiting longer. They gon' call a nigga Vegeta. Strong stepping on the path, gotta get it fast. Dash through this bill like shit. I ain't getting no amnesia. If you fuck me over, better know I'm coming to see you. Niggas slow, I'm learning lessons like I'm getting credits. They will never see me. I wasn't calling for help, I was locked in. Nigga quit the betrayal, they not in. I don't really care if I'm one, not even two, long as I'm top 10. I ain't never played fair, never been a square, can't be boxed in. Struggles really get old, even when it's told. This shit right in. I wasn't calling for help, I was locked in. Nigga quit the betrayal, they not in. I don't really care if I'm one, not even two, long as I'm top 10. I ain't never played fair, never been a square, can't be boxed in. Struggles really get old, even when it's told. This shit right in.
It's Chad. Connected shit, I spend on wet. This shit get hectic, you can bet that my life protect you. Smith and West, I'm connected shit, I spend on wet. This shit get hectic, you can bet that's my life protected. I'm starting on my day, I'm ready to be the bitch. Y'all hoes thought I was dumb, but I'm just getting lit. I heard y'all sending shots and out here trying to diss. I'm OG, y'all talking, I can get your hit. For real, bitch, y'all talking, I can get your hit. That phone call lights out, that shit is over with. My young niggas, some hitters, they don't never miss. Y'all need to leave me alone, just get your money, bitch. I can't even sleep, bitches keep me on they mind. Y'all be hunt for niggas, I hunt for K's and nines. These niggas wet the fuck connected, shit I spend on with. This shit get hectic, you can bet that my life protected. These niggas wet the fuck connected, shit I spend on with. This shit get hectic, you can bet that my life protected. Yeah, it's on now, I'm back outside, what's up, bitch, what's up? Don't stop now, it's on, bitch, it's up, bitch, it's up. I'm smoking gas to the head, I'm trying to clear my thoughts. I'm at the bank, count money, bitch, I'm feeling boss. Yeah, what the fuck you thought? Y'all hoes so lost. You ain't fucking on no rookie, bitch, I be your boss. Any bitch that got that beef, her ass get chop chop. I'm popping out with that heat, her ass get pop pop. Now nigga, what the fuck they talking about? Goons and rap for a motherfucking big mouth. Them niggas get money in the hood, let them know it's all good, let them know got big clout. Big Mac with a real Big Mac. All my niggas stay strapped, no leg. Out for the bag, go get them racks. Back outside, yeah, hoe is chat. Sniffing wet, fuck up connected, shit I spend on wet. This shit get hectic, you can bet that my life protected.